Hey, Michael. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Okay, you answer me. Was it sure? I'm doing pretty good. Little headache, but I'm doing pretty good. First one here. Hey, G Paul. Waiting for Twinkie to get here. Hey, Heat 101. How are you? Waiting for Twinkie to get on here. What the paranormal? She should be here in a minute. It's a nice night tonight. Hey, Kim. Yeah, I have to be up early too. I have some little bit of news. Doing pretty good. Waiting for Amy to get that chocolate in the mail. I feel for her because I I seen how your wife handled it. I feel for Twinkie. Hey, Mike, how are you? Amy has to eat. She won a contest, and they're supposed to be sending her some hot pepper chocolate, and she has to eat the block of it or whatever it is. I'm still praying for you, Mike. There's my Twinkie. How are you, Twinkie?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, we're just talking about your hot chocolate that you're supposed to be getting.
Yeah.
And Michael Campbell said, "What chocolate?" Tell Heat 101, I seen her eat it and watch the video, and I feel for you.
Yeah, I feel for me too.
Mm,
Hi, Heat 101.
I just don't know. Oh, how you gonna do that, girl?
I don't either.
I'll see how Bella done
Gonna have ambulance on speed dial.
it. You'll have to send for G Paul.
I sent him.
Oh, okay. See, you are on the ball. Yes, Mike, we will continue to pray for you to get through what you're going through. They said you'll be fine, Twinkie. Hey, Fuzz TV, how are you? Missed you too. It's been a while. But I have some news, and I'll announce it again later. Got a call today. My daughter told me her and her boyfriend have been together almost 4 years. Um, the one that we got the great news that it wasn't cancer after they thought it was. Um, she called me today and said that they were getting married next week. And then she called me a few hours ago and said they changed it to tomorrow. So I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or next week. I'm not gonna stay on real long because if it's tomorrow, I have to be up early and fix my face and stuff. So, hey, Krista.
Hi, Krista. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mike. Hi, Heat 101.
And they're just gonna go to the courthouse and get married. Um, I wish I could have a big wedding and stuff for them. The times are hard right now. So,
Hi, Kim. It's gonna be good anyway, Twinkie.
yeah, I just gotta. And y'all continue to pray for my Twinkie because she's still not feeling good. Pray for Slim. Pray for Cameron. And now Casey's not feeling good. So, and I have the headache, but Twinkie's been having a real bad headache. She's had a hard time.
This sinus infection would go away, it'd be all right.
This weather is what's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When is spring?
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? The date that Kayla and then we're going to get married was my grandmother's birthday. You remember that really bad week I said I have in March every year? It was going to be right in the middle of that, but they said that they're probably going to go do it tomorrow. So this is the first one of my kids that's getting married. And you'll be doing that soon too, Amy.
Yep.
Why have you had a headache since Sunday? Did you get hit in the head from softball or baseball? Everybody has just been under the weather here lately.
Yeah, it's the weather.
Cameron, he home from he had one of his FFA meetings. He's been in it even though he's out of school. He still helps them out.
Bless you.
Thank you. G-Paul ain't here to say but I've been trying to get his butt up. He's fell asleep in the recliner. And he's been sick. Not feeling
Tell
good.
them to feel better.
I think Michael just got it. Woke up. Where's the other one? Because that one's the non-drowsy. You need to take the other one.
Feel better, Slim.
You went into the powder room.
Powder.
Yeah, it's gotten warmer here too.
Hi, Gary.
Who am I behind? Hey, Gary. His just now rolled up and you said it already. Gary said his foot aches.
Hi, James.
Hey, James. James, would you be interested in coming up on the panel? Or Gary?
Oh, my Lord, Gary.
Hey, Twinkie, have you tried this yet?
Yes, that's what we tried the other night on the live stream.
It ain't the diet. You didn't try the diet, did you?
No.
Was it any good?
No.
Oh, great. This is the orange vanilla.
You have to download Google Hangouts, James, and that's it. If I send you a link to your email, then you just click it and it'll tell you what to do from there.
Yes, so download Google.
You can do it on your phone, James.
Hey, player.
Hey, people. Player. Love you.
She's the one that needs glasses.
Who?
They didn't do it right. I don't know. How are you, G-Paul? G-Paul? I haven't heard him growl yet.
I haven't heard him. I can see that he's trying to talk, but we can't hear him.
G-Paul.
Okay, now I can hear you.
There you go.
There it is.
Hi, G Paul.
Hello.
Love you too, player.
Had to get my headphones out and put them in.
Put that in there. So you want up 5:30?
Okay, yeah, James, I do.
Take some medicine.
Hi, Shayna.
Here, take some
Love
medicine.
you.
Takes
Granny
about
Shayna.
that's non-drowsy.
And
Stuff they
Lainey
have.
said hello to everybody. She's going back to bed.
Hi, Laney. Get some rest.
Oh, I hear somebody's phone going on. It's okay, James. You can try. Never give up. You gotta try.
Mm,
Hey, Shayna. Who's going back to bed?
Lainey. She's going back to her room to lay down. I think she's going to
Uh,
call Casey or something in a minute.
just don't wake your daddy up.
No crap. He didn't sleep at all last night, hardly.
Yeah, Casey and Lenny were talking. It wasn't real late last night though. It was like 10 something, and it was 10 something here and or there. I can't remember which one, but lady was saying her daddy was hollering at her trying to be quiet.
Yeah, because she doesn't realize her room echoes. It's like she'll have her phone turned up, and I'll say, "Turn your phone down," or put headphones on. Well, when she's got headphones on, she talks even louder.
Yeah, Casey does too. No chicken patties, player. That's
You know how
okay,
to,
James. You can get into the phone if you have to.
you know how to knock the echo away in a room?
How?
Hang some material up. It absorbs the sound and it
Mm-hmm.
won't echo.
I need to do that in my room because my room really echoes.
That's
Hi,
what they do
Angela.
in
Hey,
that's what they do in sound
Angelina.
studios.
Yeah, I need to do something because it does echo bad in this house.
I was gonna get try to get a few people, to come up one at a time and tell either experiences they had or they can talk about their channel. I don't know if I'm gonna do the spirit box tonight because I kind of got a slight headache and I don't sleep good at night anyway, so I don't need it bad in the morning just in case they do get married. I don't want to go with a headache.
What do you mean you don't sleep good at night? You don't sleep at night, period.
Well, that's what's
Hi, Dad. Perfect.
that's just it. Hey, Dad, perfect.
Definitely need rugs, player.
Yeah. How have you been, Dad, perfect? Is James gonna try to get on here?
I
Or?
don't know. I'm gonna forward it to him anyway.
Gary, would you like to come up here? Miss Shayna? Gonna try to give everybody a turn.
Let's get Shayna up here so she can talk about her rooster.
Thank you so much, Dad Perfect. You are so awesome. Thank you, Shayna. My daughter might be getting married in the morning. I'm not sure yet. They're gonna tell us to meet them or to give us time to get ready. It's either that or next week they're getting married. So this was a thing I just found out today. How are you, Angelina? You can leave your avatar on, Gary.
Hi, Smoking Joe.
Hey, Smoking Joe. You don't have a hangover today, do you, Smoking Joe? That works pretty good, Krista. Thank you, Gary. Still worried about my daughter's health and stuff, but I just want her to be happy.
That works good, Christopher. Right?
No hangover today.
Does she want to come up?
Do you want to come up smoking, Joe, on the panel? We're either going to discuss things that people have went through, experiences they've had, or they can talk about their chances. And Shayna, that little trick you gave me with the dryer sheet, it absolutely worked.
Okay. If you'll just send me your email address, you can send it on the Twitter DM, or you can send it on here, and then we'll just delete it.
Yeah.
Or I guess I could send it to you, and no, I can't because I can't. I have to share it.
I hear you, girl. That's a job in itself. Okay, Michael. Just a little taste of this, and it ain't great.
No, it's not. Okay.
Aruba Queen.
Okay, I got it.
You can delete it now, Joe. Unless you want to leave it up there.
And it is sent.
Thank you, G-Paul. Okay, we're going to start with you. Tell everybody your favorite experience with the paranormal. Or your channel, either one.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, I have a lot of favorites.
Your ultimate favorite.
I think my ultimate favorite is out at the Belknap Bridge when we were investigating where Heather died, and Lainey at the end of the night just yelled out, "Heather, if you're here, make the loudest noise you can." And we heard the most blood-curdling scream ever. I mean, it was so bad that it scared me and Lainey both. But I think that was the best evidence we ever got.
And y'all had a lot of hits.
Yeah, but I think that was my favorite place to go. Just because I knew she always gave us something. But now I think she's moved on to the other side, which I'm very happy.
Yeah. You always hate when a spirit is like in between.
Yeah.
And you always want to help.
You get so attached to them, almost like going so much that it feels, I don't know. It's just a weird feeling, almost like you're going to miss them, but you're happy for them at the same time.
And when they're stuck there, you kind of feel their pain.
Yeah. You could definitely feel, every time we went there, you could definitely feel a change in the atmosphere. It started feeling almost unbearable and angry. But then the last several times we went, we just feel nothing out there. So
Okay, give your second favorite because you said there's so many.
let's see.
Give quite a few of them if you want to.
Yeah.
I understand, Gary. Maybe next time.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think another one of just like actual one that has like a lot of validation for me was when me and George were at the Concho School in the room that we did the spirit box in when you were here, and
Hey, Mary.
getting thrown out of that room. That just seeing him come up off the ground like that, like you can't throw yourself like that. It doesn't matter who you are. You cannot physically throw yourself out of a room. And so like seeing that was just, I don't know, it was unbelievable. It's one of them things you believe, but you don't believe. I don't know how to explain it, but
Until it about smacks you in the face.
yeah. And it definitely changed my perspective of that school completely. I mean, I knew that the place is very haunted, very active, but we had never felt any kind of negative spirits there. And I don't know if it's because they were scared of all the guys that were there. But yeah, that definitely made an impression on me.
Yeah.
But George was a trooper. He picked himself back up and carried on. So
Yeah, that probably would have scared the crap out of me too.
it wasn't like all of his stuff being thrown everywhere like it was. That's what really, like, it just felt different. It felt angry.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mary.
G. Paul says he doesn't have any.
You don't have any experiences at all, G. Paul?
Sherry, would you like to come up on the panel? I wonder where Snug and Joe is.
She might have to download some stuff to get on if she hasn't done it before.
Mary, would you like to come up? Sherry or Mary? G. Paul, have you had any experiences?
Downloading stuff, yeah. That's what we thought.
Okay. Because I remember Sherry told me that she would come up one day.
Yes, she did.
I thought one of the great videos you had too was like the other night at your house. That was a good video. There was a lot of stuff that started happening. As closer you got to ending it is when they all really started.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to come up on the panel, Mary? I've got something sitting around me on this side to drink, or this side to drink, and then a 2-liter of juice sitting here. They don't get thirsty, I think. Welcome back, Michael.
Michael, are you staying hydrated with all that training you're doing? That can cause headaches too. You make sure you drink lots of water and Gatorade or something with electrolytes in it.
Have you ever, well, I know you have, been in a place and it feels like all eyes are on you and you don't see anybody?
I feel that way in my house. Like, but a lot of places I felt that way.
Okay, Sharon, I really want to, guess I'm going to have to, there's a couple boards and stuff been put in my camper. But I really want to start doing live streaming in my camper.
I miss the camper.
Yeah, I really want to go back in there again.
I mean, we got a lot of activity in that camper.
And the only light I had a drop cord run from my house to the camper because I needed a light in there so I could see. But after I cut the light out, and I would hold the K2 meter up in the middle of the air, and it would go crazy. And see,
Yeah.
there used to be a really, really old tree, a rotted tree when we moved here, and we had knocked it over and pulled it out. And ever since then, it's kind of an eerie feeling right there. And see, we had this place. The people that used to live here, they used to get cage rabbits and skin rabbits and all that stuff, and they have little sheds in different spots on the property. And we had all that stuff dozed down and knocked down and buried.
It's just so weird that out of all the trees that you have there, that one tree was dead.
And well, we have another dead one, a huge one, splits off in two trees.
Yeah.
And it's dead. You can see the rotted, where it's like rotted away at the bottom, but it still grows leaves on it. The tree's dead.
That's definitely weird.
And everybody, which I'll take y'all out there sometime and show you the tree, but nobody wants to pull it down. I don't want it to fall this way and hit my vehicles.
Yeah, I remember y'all during the hurricane, you were worried about that. That big one that's like a Y.
Do what?
I said that's the one you were worried about during the hurricane.
Yeah.
Falling over.
Yeah.
Trouble with hangouts. Joe, what is it saying?
Yeah, Amy's got this down to a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't see through it anyway. It disappeared into the ceiling. That was years ago. That's creepy, Mary. What is your hangout saying, Joe? Twinkie can help you.
Krista says she used to feel like she was being watched on her porch late at night, but not lately. Tell you the one place that I did feel like I was being watched constantly and like really freaked me out was the Mountain House. And it did not happen until I went into the cellar, and that's where I felt like so many people were surrounding me.
Is that when you went in that cellar and you said, I got to get out of here?
Yeah, that's the one where I got scratched at. That's the first time I got like scratched. And the first time I've been like brushed before and like, you could feel like a finger touching or something like that. But that was the first time I actually felt like a hand on top of my head. And you could even make out the fingers and stuff. That's how real it felt.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob. Has all of you guys on the screen. Okay, did you click accept? There's like a little box there that'll tell you to accept it. And then it'll say join somewhere on the screen. It'll tell you to join the chat.
James said he can't get it to work. The house that my parents bought, that they live in now, coming down the steps from the upstairs, you have to come down this white staircase, and at the bottom the rails go like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go left or right because the wall's right there in the front door.
Yeah.
Just coming down those steps, and on the right hand side on the closet door that's like a back a little bit, it has mirror. It's mirrored.
Mm-hmm.
But just coming down that, you get the eeriest feeling. I do. And I'm always looking around, even though they've lived there for about 5-6 years now. I still look around because it's creepy.
Yeah.
And the woman that they bought the house from, her son, he committed suicide, but he didn't kill himself in that house.
Yeah. But he could have come back to that house.
That's what I want. Because it's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Joe, did you Does it have a deal there that says click join stream or join chat or join live? I can't remember exactly what it says.
Really, Sherry? You still having problems with your security cameras?
James, what is yours doing?
Rob, would you like to come up? We're telling experiences and telling about our channel.
You may have to go out of it, Joe, and then try it again. See if that'll work. Because there's usually a deal where you click that, you know, you understand the terms or whatever. You click that, and then it should have a deal that says join.
But there's a thing that you have to check.
Yeah, you have to check that, and then it should pop up a deal that says join the chat.
It's probably Todd, girl.
It says join call or something. I click it, and it says call ended and closes the app. That's weird.
Remember, mine says the old version?
Yeah.
And I had to click that. Sister Donna Cantor, hello, how are you?
Hello, Donna. See if it'll let you, see if it pops up a deal that says old, to use the old deal, James.
Oh, okay, Rob. Shayna's in the bed with her husband. Gary's in the bed with his wife. And Rob's in the bed with his wife.
Oh, there's Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hello.
How are you?
I just woke up from sleep. Oh.
Now maybe we're
good.
Glad you can finally get on here.
Oh, I need a new computer.
Well, we're telling everybody about our experiences and stuff. Have you had any experiences? Have you had any experiences smoking, Joe?
Too many. Too many, all scary ones.
We'd love to hear one if you want to tell us.
Okay, Sherry. Well, yours in the bed.
Hello, Em.
I always say a prayer, Mary, afterwards. Hey, Em. How are you?
Joe, what is one that you just like can't forget about? Like one of the main ones that's always on there. Do what?
I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it.
Whenever you're ready. No. Mary, if an evil spirit or anything comes in, 9 times out of 10, we know it right away. And we get rid of it. Because I won't put up with it. There's too many good spirits out there that want to come through. And they deserve to be able to come through if that's what they choose to do. That's why we always listen to the Whistler and we tell everybody to block it out. Because it will give you a headache.
Yeah, he's bad news.
And we call him the Whistler.
Hey, baby. Player, you know we love you. Sorry for all the coughing.
That's all I hear around the house. This is nasty, but I'm not going to waste it. Spoken Joe's thinking hard. we love you, Blair. You're rotten, but we love you.
I am actually. There's too many.
Right, Mary?
I think most active place I've been so far is the
Help me.
Felton Mansion.
I want to go there so bad.
Who knows what will happen in Tennessee? That's exactly right, Rob. Oh my God, I felt smothering, heavy, and I had upper back pain, and it wouldn't leave until said a prayer last night. Really, Donna?
Oh, wow.
Always tell them they can't touch you.
Yeah.
You have to always make sure you tell them not to touch you.
That almost sounds bad, though.
I
Get
know.
batteries for her toys.
I know. Started laughing. No chicken patties, player. I fought the chicken patties and they won. So I stay away from them.
Battery powered chicken patties.
Mhm.
Leave it to you, G-Power.
Oh, Lord, Rob. Rob got to put his deal in there, too.
Oh, Lord. What is up with my screen? Right, I didn't realize what was going on at the time, but after it happened, I'm like, wow. No toys. No toys. They're talking about my little bobblehead thing. Or the spirit box. Or the K2 meter.
Mary.
Mary. Mary. Not me. How's a halo? Oh, don't you even, Twinkie.
Your halo's being held up just like mine with duct tape.
And horns.
It's got a couple dings in it.
Bobblehead.
Poo-poo head. Oh, I know those batteries powered. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. Sherry? I am. I'm still waiting for Smoky Joe. Well, you could tell us more than one. You could tell us many. There's your favorite number, Twinkie.
What?
There's your favorite number.
Oh, my Lord. See, I'm even sick, and players doing this to me.
Oh, I done that. Suck it up, Buttercup.
You're lucky I love you, player.
Ever just wait till we hang out. Oh, Lord.
I know.
I hear you, Rob.
I'm so ready to meet Rob, but in another way, I'm like so not ready because he's already said him and Cody's going to be pulling some. And then you put Mike over there with them. Oh, Lord, we're in trouble.
And G-Paul?
God. We're going to be watching G-Paul like a hawk. No, G-Paul's not getting out of our sight.
Yeah, G-Paul, you stuck.
See, that evil laugh is why.
That is an evil laugh.
You can't watch me 24/7.
Oh, and Twinkie, I don't know if you can see it from there, but the calendar.
Mm-hmm. Oh my Lord, Casey Nicole.
Your dad's in there.
Oh my god, I want the guy all the time in the bathroom. I'm trying to get in the bathroom.
Well, he's not a mind reader,
Mm-hmm.
but do you? I don't know if you can see the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell what that is?
No.
It's a swinging bridge. It says gold.
No,
Gold
good
underneath
Lord.
of it, and it's a swinging bridge.
Oh Lord.
But it just had to be there.
Okay, Joe.
Casey said
Casey?
we can have fun.
I ain't gonna play the heist, but I'm not gonna go to the bridge with
It's brand new.
40 other people.
Well, G Paul said he's gonna swing it. He's gonna make it raw.
Okay,
Yeah.
dog.
Just a swinging.
Oh no.
What?
Casey, put your bands in and hush.
I think they get ready to take her braces off.
Ranger. Oh my Lord, Rob.
Imagine me, Cody, my G Paul Ranger. Oh Lord.
What? I didn't see that.
You can see me in the shower. Tell him to hurry up. Hey, K Dog. Somebody took his last ski. Huh?
I believe so, Mary.
You're all going to be laughing all the time. Oh, we probably have to bring a couple extra rolls of duct tape to hold our halos up.
Gorilla tape at that.
And we'll tie y'all's butts up. Me and Amy have halos.
Sounds interesting.
Oh my Lord.
She said broken, damaged halos.
Hey.
She said, how you doing?
Well, you know this old ghost got some horns to him.
On hers or on mine. It's gonna be on ankles. It's gonna go wrap all. We're gonna have one of wraps all the way around, right?
Oh.
So starting right here, it's gonna say on mine, you keep me safe. Maybe a small heart. Dot dot dot. Soul sisters. Dot, dot,
Okay,
dot.
dog, you're just gonna have to kick his butt for stealing your soda.
You keep me wild.
That should be a very interesting fact.
Because I was like, I said we should put some on there, like on mine, you put
Rob.
maybe a safe or a lock. Then on hers it could be her stuff.
Oh, Lord. Her and Lainey's now talking about tattoos.
Oh Lord.
We're gonna get down to the last thing with there.
Mmm.
So we can see.
You see
Are
what
they
Rob
being-
said?
What'd Rob say? What halo, April? I
I
have
let her
no-
borrow mine, Rob.
Wait a minute now.
Oh, so the Twinkies are sharing a halo that's bent, broken, and rusted.
Hey, no one said it had to look perfect.
Exactly. It might have a little bumps and bruises just like our bodies, but it's okay.
Little bumps.
I'll get you.
Foghorns, Gary.
Well, the sad thing is you stole that halo.
No one said it had to be given to us.
Rob, they have halos, just the horns holding. Ah, player.
I never said nothing about a halo.
Hello,
I'm proud of my horns.
Frankie. How are you?
Hey, Frankie. Hello. How are you? We're just on here talking about things that we've been through, whether it be paranormal or just creepy things we've been through. What was that?
I have no idea.
That sounded creepy. Or telling us about our channel. Hey, Lurch, how are you?
Hello, Lurch.
I was going to say that halo is bent. Ha ha, Rob.
Oh my Lord, Mary.
I was
I don't think you meant anything to do with the park.
that was when this man asked if I'd like to swing. I said sometimes remember being apart with my nephew, so he brought me a drink. I don't know what that. Oh Lord, just a swinging.
Just a swinging.
Yeah, he wanted to swing all right. Yeah, you're a beautiful lady. Gotta watch them men. Yes, K-Dog also has a creepy apartment.
His whole complex.
It's creepy.
Kind of like mine now.
Yeah.
I tell you what's even scarier is the dang neighbors that just moved in that don't know how to park their daggone car.
Oh Lord.
And they park halfway in my spot.
Oh Lord. You're gonna see the horns come up.
That's right.
The halo's gonna be gone and the horns are gonna be present.
There's fixing to be a note.
I'm keeping K-Dog off the swings. He kept trying to stick to
Rob, he's not allowed to swing. He knows this. I done grounded him from him.
Welcome back. All right, we ready.
You want to take care of their car, Amy? Yes, I will, if need be.
So they're parking in the spot that doesn't even have a cover over it, or Cody start parking?
No, that's Cody's spot, and they're parking in the part where I park my car, and they're like, there's enough room for 2 cars, but they park in the middle.
Oh, no.
So I'm having to park my car over on the side and then having to walk around the building. That ain't gonna happen.
A Twinkie with hot sauce is not a good thing, Rob said.
Oh my Lord, Rob.
K-Dog, Amy's gonna ground you.
He's already grounded.
He's already grounded.
He hasn't got ungrounded from last time.
All of these photos are not good. So I only spent 80 cents. What is that?
I damn you. Sounds like a car going by.
Why don't you speak to them rather than leave a note? Oh, you just don't know her neighbors, Gary.
You don't know my mouth, Gary.
Yeah. Gary, listen.
Awesome lurch.
If she talks to him in person, we'll have to have bail money.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, probably to it.
We would love to meet you too, Mary.
Yes, we would, Mary. Get a passport, and you too, Smoke and Joe, get a passport and come on over here. The South Carolina lottery is at 500 and some million right now.
Hi, Terry.
That's Powerball, isn't it?
I don't know which one it is. The education lottery.
I have a passport.
You have a passport?
I had to wait till your daddy gets
Have you ever been to America?
I don't know if he's got everything.
No, it's already loaded. It's probably in his bottom.
No, he don't keep a gun loaded.
It's not what I was told.
He's getting out right now.
Do you need me to go shoot it?
No, ma'am. Hi, Terry. How are you?
Yes, Gary.
No. I've been to Rarotonga.
Do you have any plans of coming to the U.S.?
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to the New Zealand. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to the UK. I want to go to a lot of places. I just got to get over my fear of flying. We're good, Terry. How are you?
Casey.
Casey.
No, Mom, I look like crap.
You never look like crap, Casey.
No, I don't sound too good.
K-Dog, McKee, and the Doghouse Report. You're even more grounded now.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a minute, Twinkie. I've got some coyotes out here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Be careful with that gun.
I don't have the gun. I don't know where Michael's got it hidden.
Rob, I have looked into that actually. Because I would love to go on a haunted cruise ship. That is one way to get me on a cruise ship is to say it's haunted. I don't necessarily want to go on a haunted plane though.
Why not?
Because there's further to go to the ground.
You remember the movie Snakes on a Plane?
Uh-huh.
Spiders on a Plane.
Oh my Lord, you really don't want me getting on a plane, do you? Yes, they are, Gary. Most of mine aren't.
You're not out there.
Rob.
There's a bunch of coyotes out there.
Oh,
You can hear the puppies out there,
yeah.
and they're not far from where my dog is.
You got a shotgun?
Michael's in the shower. As soon as he gets out, I'll get him to go out there. Shoot the gun. That's the only thing about living back here in the woods.
Oh, that would be awesome, player.
You're going to have to get you a pistol, April.
Oh, I know. Well, we got one. We'll get Michael to. As soon as he gets out, go shoot it. Cameron just got one, but he's asleep and he's got to work it in the morning. I don't want to wake him up. But I'm sure the gun will wake him up.
Take your 12-gauge shotgun out there with buckshot, and yeah, buddy.
Spray something. I might have to wake him up and see if he'll shoot his gun. Hold on a minute. Let me go back again.
We can go to the Titanic 2 2022. It's almost done with it. Sets out February 2022. I don't want to go on a ship that's called the Titanic.
Oh, but why not?
The coyote puppies, sure, she'll get you a picture, Gary. Took Elena to the park today for the very first time. Papa, oh, Rob. I bet she loves her papa time. The K-Dog, that's one video I probably will not watch. I'm just letting you know in advance. Have a lovely smile.
Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I woke him up. It wasn't real loud, was it?
No.
My poor Maya. Come here, baby. My dog is.
Oh, she's scared.
Come here, baby. Come here, honey.
Oh.
Come here. Come here, baby. It's okay.
I thought you was out there with pots and pans beating them.
Oh, no, you are not, K-Dog.
Call her. She's scared. She's afraid. Come here, Maya. Maya.
Maya, it's okay.
Cameron's coming to get her. She
Maya.
is shaking. Bless her heart, I didn't even think about her. She was in the house. She made a beeline for my bedroom. Okay, what did I miss?
Spiders, snakes, Titanic. You're caught up.
Okay, I could have looked about that. Spiders and snakes. Yes, she know.
The
I
Rob.
asked Amy if she had ever seen that show, Spiders on a Plane. She said, yeah. And I said, well, next one's going to be, no, Snakes on a Plane. And I said, next one's going to be Spiders on a Plane.
Oh, Lord, no.
That's how
And she's going to be the star of it.
Plane.
Rob, Jeepa, I'm trying to get her on a plane.
Rob, Michigander man, Rob.
Girl, you know the ID channel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm like addicted to the ID channel.
Yes, I love the channel.
Well, I was, how it does the reenactments of, different things. Well, they did a reenactment of this Cameron done shot who?
All the animal rights things.
Go, boy. These people have developed a community. They were building new houses and everything, but all of a sudden, so a lot of insects were gathering in one place. And I think it was the show you watched, Amy.
Whoa.
The show you got me watching. That's what it was.
Supernatural.
That's what it was. It wasn't on the ID channel.
Yeah.
But it was on the Supernatural, and the development, and then these bugs, and all of a sudden, one of the real estate people. I don't see how she laid there, or they had to. It couldn't have been there, but it showed spiders crawling all over her, laying in the floor, and I was like, how? No.
Yeah.
There's a game we can play in Tennessee. Fear Factor.
No, you ain't catching me doing no fear
I
factor.
don't do anything, but you put a daggone spider or anything like that on me, somebody's getting hurt.
Joe said people who get them going to chase them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, animals and children can see stuff a lot quicker than we can.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back to we can carry to the bathroom.
Okay. Smoking Joe's gonna get him. Your basil does it a lot, Rob. I thought basil was a spice. Spiders are so nice when you see them up close. No, Gary, no. No. I don't care how big the spider is. No, needs to be gone. Yes, you did, Rob.
You had an opportunity to make part of a video right then. You could have took your night camera out there and seen all the coyotes on it.
Probably could have, because you could have probably seen their eyes.
Uh-huh.
I can just make another movie.
Then you could have seen how many of them was out there too.
No, because they probably scare the crap out of me. They're probably surrounding my house. Like I said, we're the only house back here.
Is your dog in the fenced-in area, or is it just
One of them is. The boxer is on a runner. That's the only thing I worry about. But I can't let him in. Well, if I had to, I would. But I think that gun kind of scared him. We've always, used gun as kind of kept him at bay. Now they said there was a bear that ran across through our drive, right up our driveway. Ran across. Kind of worries me. No, I haven't yet, Gary.
See, when's bear season in?
I don't know. I don't want to run up. The people that own some land that is connected to ours, he had one of those cameras.
Trail cameras.
Yeah, to a tree, and he had a feeder down there for deer. And when he got down there, and it was kind of high too, and when he got down there and checked, his feeder was knocked over and everything, and all the food was gone. And he went back and looked at his camera, and it was a bear.
Mm-hmm. They'll go after food like it.
But I just wonder because it's not like this is like woods for hundreds of miles or whatever. There's houses way back through there. There's another road, but it's like I'd say 3 miles of one up. But I guess it really doesn't matter how big the wood part of it is.
No. Because they'll travel for quite a ways.
And see the lake.
Especially if they can smell food.
There's a lake about 3 miles the other way. I don't want to see any kind of spider, Gary. I've seen a wolf. What is it called? A wolf rat before, and that scared the crap out of me. Harry Houdini artifacts. That's pretty cool. Let's go fishing. I think Mike and Cody and G Paul are going to go fishing when we get to Tennessee. Yeah, I probably would too, Mary.
Mike and Cody going to just bank fish, or are they going to get a boat?
I have no idea. I don't know how much it would cost to get a boat, to run a boat down there, so I'm not sure what they'll do. I guess it depends on the price. It being 4th of July, that water's going to be packed.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So, I'm not sure. I know there's a creek. I looked at the hotel. There's a creek that you can get by the hotel.
Mm-hmm. No, there's a river by the hotel.
Yeah. Right there, it was like a creek in front of the hotel.
Yeah. I don't know
What?
the fishing deal is there, though. I'm sure they'll be able to find somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Rob?
Attached to the wall.
You get my donut?
No? Cameron used his. That's awesome, K-Dog. There's a place around here, too. What is that place called going towards Hidden Lake? What's that place going towards Hidden Lake? Huh? Lord, I mean, not Hidden Lake, going towards Harmon. What's that place called? The Woods? Yeah, there's a place here called Allison's Woods that they say it used to be used during slavery times, and some of it is underwater now. And people said they said there's a woman that runs around in a white dress, but they also said if you dive down into the water, there's a pocket of air underneath there, but it said it goes into one of the old slavery things, and said it's got chains on the walls and everything down there too.
Mm. Wow.
I just ain't got enough nerve to do it. You know, done heard too much stuff about the woman in white.
Welcome back, Joe.
Yeah, welcome back.
We have a woman in white that's supposed to be in Dallas. My mom's the one that told me about it. Apparently, husband drowned his wife out at the lake or something there. And if you go out there, you'll see a woman upset that's in a white gown. And if you pick her up and you go, she'll talk to you and stuff. But then when you get to where she's supposed to have lived, you turn around and she's gone. And then the whole back seat's wet. And
And see, Kayla's grandma's told me about stuff that's happened at Allison's Woods too. And they have where you can go camping out there too.
oh, I would do that.
And it's not but like 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
And when I was pregnant with Kayla, it was pouring down rain. My car broke down right in the middle of it.
Oh, gosh.
You talk about, you know, creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And what was weird is these guys in a big dually had pulled up and asked me, was I having car trouble? And I told them, yeah. And here I was. Caleb was born like 3 days later.
Oh,
So
wow.
how young I was. And I told them, yeah. So I sat in my car and they were working under the hood, but it was still creepy.
Yeah.
Because the road goes up and down too, and you can't see another, you know. But anyway, then this woman come pulling up, and I rolled my window. She's asked me if I knew those guys, and I told her no. So she turned the car around and pulled behind me.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she told me to come get in her car to stay warm. So I got out. You know, even though I didn't know her, I was freezing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in her car. And I sat in her car, and, you know, she talked to me a little bit of stuff. So then they got my car started, and they told me not to cut it off. So I got out of the car. I thanked the woman and everything. She said, "I'll watch you until you're, out of sight." And I took and went and got in my car, and I looked at my refrigerator. The car was gone.
Oh, wow.
So that was really, really weird. I don't know if it was maybe my guardian angel.
Could have been.
But I mean, as soon as I got in my car, because I was going to look for her car lights until I got out of sight, she was gone. And I ran into those guys about 3 or 4 weeks later after I had the baby, and I seen where they lived, and me and Kayla's dad had stopped and we thanked them again. So I don't know what else happened to him, but it was just creepy, being in the pour down rain.
Yeah. I don't know, Claire. It's just like it seems like every state has a crybaby bridge, and every state has a goat man, and every state has a,
The train, something to do with the train.
Yeah.
There's a thing here, and what did I tell you all his name was that got hung here? Tom Dooley.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my dogs again. Tom Dooley, there's a big statue out here where he got hung. So that's kind of strange.
What's weird is like most places that you go to, like at the Goat Man's Bridge, we've only got one male EVP there the whole time that we've been going there. And we've gotten 2 females, a young girl and a woman. So a lot of times you go to a place that has like either the legend or urban legends or whatever, you probably are still going to get something that is probably not going to be exactly what the story you've been told, or some of the made up stuff that people do. We found that a lot of times we end up getting something totally different than what the story went.
I don't want nothing like that here, Smoking Joe. Spider as big as a dinner plate.
Oh my Lord. Okay, Smoking Joe, you're coming to the U.S., right? because I don't know if I could go to Australia now knowing that.
Also, not far from here, I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of the Brown Mountain Lights. Have y'all ever heard of those?
I think I have heard that.
Well, that's not far from here either. That's maybe an hour and a half away from here.
Mm-hmm. It may have been you that told me about it.
And they were saying that the Indian squaws are looking for their.
Yeah, I think you told me about it.
Yeah, well, that's not far from here. And they say it goes on all the time. You can see the lights. And so people can't figure it out yet. They went and searched the grounds over there, and they cannot find what would be making those lights. I think that's.
We used to have, I don't know if James is still here or not, though. But I was looking up some stuff for the Montague, which is the next town over.
Mhm.
And it's a very small country town. But that where the old buildings used to be is where the new courthouse complex is. There used to be these old like country store buildings and stuff. Apparently that's where the hanging tree was that they had. And used to, when you would drive up to it and your lights shined on the window, it would, I can't remember what it said. That's why I wish James was still here. It either said dead or killed or something like that. But them windows were cleaned 100,000 times. No one could figure out why. That when your lights hit that certain window, and it was every single time. It wasn't just, occasionally you'd see it or whatever. It was every single time lights went into that window, but no one could figure it out. They eventually ended up just tearing them buildings down and building the courthouse over it. So I imagine that courthouse has its fair share of
Probably
stuff going on in there.
Lurch, I've never been inside the USA either. There's
Me
probably a
neither.
lot of us that haven't.
I never have either.
Wait, I'm gonna run to the powder real quick if you can.
Okay. I would love to come to New Zealand, Joe. Oh, wow, Michael. Have you ever had anything happen there before? Oh, Lord, Carrie. You just save them pictures for yourself. We don't need to see them. That was Layla sneezing. So has anyone else had any experiences? That would be awesome, Joe. That's okay, Carrie. I believe you. I don't need to see him. Yeah, that's right, Mary. Cover your eyes. I know, and I'm like so scared of snakes and spiders and all that, but yet we go into all these abandoned buildings. But I just kind of put that in the back of my mind, like there's nothing in there. But when we do run into the occasional snake or spider, I do get a little freaked out. And it may look like I'm not freaked out because I'll be like all up on the spider, but that's Zoom. That is not me standing near it. Al Capone has been to Michigan a lot, had many properties here. I want to go explore his safe house here. Well, I know the woods where you went to go look for stuff from Al Capone. That was crazy. You haven't been doing any kind of what am I trying to say? You haven't been trying to do any kind of apps or anything, have you, Michael? Like Ouija board apps or anything like that? Oh, but there he is, though. Gary, don't make us ground you, too. And when I first moved into the house I'm at now, I've seen numerous spirits, and I thought I was seeing things or my eyes was playing tricks on me. But none. It was legit afterlife I've dealt with. That's awesome, Lurch. I try to marry while we're in places like that. I mean, there's been a couple of times that I've gotten, I'm not going to lie, when we heard the scream on the bridge, I did run. Me and Lenny both did. But after we regained our composure, we went back out and stuff. But I try to stay calm. Just because when you get like panicky or whatever, that's when mistakes are made and you could easily take something home with you. So I'd rather try to stay calm and not bring nothing home. Oh, you definitely don't need to go there alone, Rob. That's good, Michael. Ghost detector, the icon is blue background with a black hand. If you're talking about the one that me and Lainey use, the ghost hunting app or ghost hunting tool app, and that may be what it's called, I'm not sure. But I think ours is blue with a, hold on. Yeah, ours is blue with a black handprint. And yes, me and Lainey use that one mainly because we have had so many validations through it. I don't like apps, but that one, I've had family members come through and tell us their first and last name and how they passed. So that's the only reason why we use that one. Yes, Gary. And I do really like that one. We don't use any other apps but that one. Okay, Joe says, I was asleep in my room one night when I felt this heat on my face. When I woke up, my wardrobe was on fire. Next minute, the flame was walking out. Oh, wow, Joe. That would definitely be scary. Twinkie, are you back?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. It kept showing your face, but I couldn't hear you talking.
It's showing my face.
Yeah, your icon, your deal.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear what Joe just said?
Yeah. I was rereading it again.
That would be crazy. The next day I found out that my old school friend was in a car accident and went up and, oh, wow.
That is creepy.
That is definitely. Exactly, Gary. It's kind of weird how good that one is. You were 15. Oh, wow. That had to have been scary.
I had my couch in the front room. I have my couch in the front room. I've seen 2 or 3 shadow spirits walk from my television and walk to the arch in the hallway and disappear, and stand from the edge of the fridge, walk to the hallway and disappear. That is crazy. Alarms are going off yet again. I'm going downstairs and going for a walk to get away from this. Okay, K-Dog, be safe.
Yeah, I've tried that one, Michael. And I really didn't have much luck with that one. But I have seen it.
You weren't scared?
Dog, be careful. Love you too. It felt like it was Mary.
I mean, and a lot of times, it's like deja vu, and that with some of the stuff that goes on, or like you dream about it and then it happens. Because my dad's a dreamer,
My mom's a dreamer.
and
Hi, Jan. Thank you for sharing the stream, but it's April's stream.
that's it. See, people gonna get us mixed up. It's all good.
I definitely want to go to there one day, bro.
Oh, he just forgets about me. I see how it is, bro.
He knows you'll be there anyway.
Hi, Jan. I heard my dog's barking again. Next time I heard she's getting his book. I just heard somebody holler, "Hey." Did y'all hear anything?
I didn't, but I wasn't.
Hold on a minute, y'all.
Okay.
Hold on a second. The sheriff's office is here. So hold on just a minute, okay?
Dream it come true. Like deja vu, Michael. Wrong Twinkie. It's all right, Jan. We don't mind. We were looking for the location of the garage and finally found it while my wife was there. I switched up on asked for only good and positive to give me a word so I knew they were there. That's awesome, Gary. And I like how you ask for only good or positive spirits. That's a good thing to do. Oh, wow, Gary. See, I love it whenever we'll say something and it'll repeat like what we say. And the night that Twinkie did the spirit box here, she asked if my uncle and my cousin was here. And she kept, she'd repeat it every now and then. Poncho and Cody, are y'all here? And it came up uncle, and then it came up cousin on there, which was really cool. I wish my dog would settle down. Layla, go lay down. Go lay down.
Oh my Lord, girl.
What?
There was the sheriff's department.
What do they want?
He told us to shoot all the coyotes we want, but somebody called the law and said that Michael stabbed me.
Said that Michael stabbed you?
That's what the cop just said. They got a call in. I don't know, but the cop was beating on the door and it scared Casey, so she wouldn't answer the door.
Yeah.
So the cop stood there and Michael said, "We just shot the gun a few minutes ago because there's coyotes out there." He said, "If you didn't give up, kill all of them you can." And he said, "The reason we're here," he said, "we just got a call that you stabbed your wife."
Oh my gosh.
So that's why they were here.
Wow.
And it was my address.
Daddy opened the door and he said, "Put your hands up. Let me see your hands."
Daddy. Michael went to the door and he said, "Put your hands up. Let me see your hands."
God. That's crazy.
God almighty, that's the worst. And he said, when he was leaving, and I said, "I want a live stream on YouTube." And he said, "Live stream on YouTube? What is that?" And I said, "I do paranormal." He said, "I'm scared of ghosts." That's what the cop said. And
Oh my God.
he looked at Michael. He said, "Oh, I hope I don't have to come back." He said, looked at Michael. He said, "Don't stab your wife."
Wait, what happened?
He said he was scared of ghosts. Because he asked me what was a live stream on YouTube. Daggone.
What the heck, man?
But
So a neighbor heard a gunshot, called the police, and said,
I didn't hear him say sheriff at first.
I heard him 3 times when he knocked.
well, it scared Casey.
How did you not hear it and I heard it? You heard it.
I did not hear it. So after I heard it, I came to
When the
my
sheriff knocked on your door, you don't. There's somebody.
What am I supposed to do? Jump out the window and scare the crap out of him?
Open the door. How may I help you?
Well, if he didn't say, did he say sheriff's department?
He said sheriff's office. Open the door.
Well, still anybody
I
could.
didn't hear. Never mind.
Well, still anybody could say it's sheriff's office and it not be the sheriff's office.
When there is a light on the front of your house.
Well, I didn't
light
see no
up the
light.
whole house.
I didn't see.
Why is he trying to start it
Okay, see my kids. Well, what else said that?
Open the door. It's Barney Fire.
He got a call saying that somebody been stabbed and
I'm surprised he didn't break down the door.
He started beating on it.
that is a very big leap, Mary.
What?
She said, how does a neighbor jump to that conclusion? That was a big leap. That's what I said. You hear a gunshot, so you say they got stabbed.
What was weird is Michael said that one of his friends had just tried to call him and he didn't answer the phone. Well, one of his friends that he doesn't associate with, really, just tried to call it.
Mm.
He said he wonders if it was him. No, that's not cool. But the cop laughed and he said, "Just don't stab your wife." And he said, "Well, I can see you're not stabbed."
Yeah, but that's not figured out there because there's something done on.
But it wasn't pretty gun. He told us to kill all the coyotes we could. He said he didn't give a SHIT.
Well, and even if you come out here, there's nothing.
Rob.
Right, so see, look, say that.
I mean, plus we're on private property. Roscoe P. Coltrane. He was bald headed, short, little punchy guy. But it tripped him because he looked at me and he said, "Well, I can see you're not stabbed." And I said, "What?" And he said, "We got a call that you were that he just stabbed you."
Mm-mm.
I figured he told Daddy to show him his hands because
Okay.
he had gunshots.
I wasn't even at the door yet.
Yeah, he said, "Show me your hands."
And all Michael had on was his shorts. He didn't have any shirt or nothing on. And Michael said, "We just shot the gun because of coyotes."
That's weird that happened. It's almost like you got, what do they call it? Doxing? It's almost like you got doxed.
What's that mean?
It means you're on a live stream and somebody calls the cops and says something untrue. So the cops show up at your house during your live stream.
That is kind of weird. But they told Michael to show his hands. And this cop had to look up at Michael.
Oh my Lord. That is crazy.
It was that the cop from Atlanta.
Nobody knows your address, right?
No. Except you.
Well, it wasn't me. I'm here.
Yeah. But that was just weird because I use my post office.
Yeah.
But he said our address out loud. The cop did. And I didn't want to know if he would say it, loud or whatever. So that's why I took the speaker off so y'all could hear.
Yeah.
And see, we can't hear nothing back here. We didn't even hear the door. Somebody knocking at the door. Case is the one that run in here. And it scares her when somebody comes knocking at the door this late.
Yeah.
He will touch that door. Cameron said he could hear him just knocking louder and louder. Yeah, I hollered
It
for
was
him.
not me, Gary.
He didn't have the gun drawn when he asked you to put your hands up. Oh, he was over beside the house when Mike opened the door. Huh?
Does
He said Mr. LETT.
He said Mr. LETT.
the friend know y'all's address?
I don't think he's smart enough to remember an address.
Mike said he don't think he's smart enough to remember.
But I'll find out.
Your name and your address.
I don't know if I want to hang out
The
with
only address I
somebody.
use here is my post office.
Years ago, we used to if we was having a little get together at somebody's house or something, we would call the pizza. Or we had some friends that would call all the pizzas places around us and have them deliver 10 pizzas. Just to be joking, but as far as
Saying somebody
I don't know if he did it or not. I'm just saying it was weird that he tried to call me on Messenger, and then all of a sudden the law shows up an hour later.
I just hope the cop don't show up again.
Slim, I don't know if I want to hang out with you in Tennessee. You're trouble.
Well, why would they say you stabbed me?
He said, I don't know if he said Mr. LETT. He said something, and he said, what's going on? I said, we shot a couple of times to scare the coyotes away from the dogs. And he said, everybody okay in there? And I said, yeah. And then you come out there, and he said,
well, you're not stabbed.
You're not stabbed. He said, we got a call. And did you not call the sheriff department until you stabbed your wife? What?
I'm not blooding.
That's crazy.
I just told him that if I was shooting a gun at some coyotes.
You didn't ask to see the gun, or?
He said, shoot all the coyotes. I don't care.
But it's weird. How did he know I was his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't ask to see if anybody else was in the house.
Why would if I just told him I shot at coyotes? Why would I stab you? Why would I shoot you?
That's true.
You told the cop that, Slim. Yes, that is against the law, making a false call, Michael. So hopefully they have the number of who called.
Yeah, Cameron said that. Cameron went there and told Michael. He said, "You're just violent. What did you do when you were a kid?" that just made the case. I mean, that just took the case.
You got dogs. That's crazy.
Oh, the police on you.
Yeah, what?
Then when I came in here and gave her a treat, she was shaking.
Yeah, Michael come in here and gave her a treat because she was shaking. And he said, "I'm gonna call the police on you." He said, "About to give my dog a heart attack, and I'll be that go flow."
That is crazy. Okay, Rob, love you.
Okay, Rob, have a nice night. I'm gonna try. I just hope the cops don't come beating on my door again.
I'm surprised they didn't want to come in and look around, make sure.
I know. Because who's to say I was his wife?
You've been the mistress. There to help.
Casey's not going to no door. She hears somebody beating, she don't care. She ain't going to the door because it scares her.
If I knocked on my door this late at night, I had my gun in my hand when I entered.
Yeah.
Good night, Mary. But then they already told Michael to put his hands on.
Okay, Rob.
Good night, Mary and Rob.
Good night, Mary.
Love y'all.
Love you.
At 4:30, Rob? Okay. Hopefully if my daughter gets married tomorrow, she already got married if she gets married tomorrow. So I should be home. No, they don't make guest appearances around here. I bet you he loved coming through my mud hole down there. But there was lights all over and plastered all over my house. And Michael said he was standing at the side of the house when he opened the door. I hollered just a minute. I didn't think it wasn't no cop. I figured it'd be a neighbor coming in to gripe about shooting.
They'll be there next for that.
Huh?
They'll probably come for that next.
Probably. But that cop told us to shoot all of them you can.
Yeah, there's farmers around here that'll actually pay people to come and hunt coyote.
There's a lot of them around here, and we've heard the puppies, the coyote puppies. So there's plenty around here. You have to remember to go to Route to live stream at 4:30. That kind of freaked me out. You would have seen Casey's face when she got there. Somebody's beating on the door. And see, her bedroom's right at the front of the house where they were shining the lights in. So that probably did creep her out.
Did he have his lights flashing, like red, blue, or blue, or whatever color
No,
they
he
are
just
there?
had, no, he didn't even have those on.
It's that spotlights on you.
Yeah, all over the front of the house. And him telling Michael to put his hands on. I can't help it. That was funny. And then he looks at me. I see you're not stabbed. I grabbed myself. I said, no.
I hope not.
But when I tell you, he said, I said, I'm been here doing a live stream on YouTube. He said, what's a live stream? I said, where you talk to people from all over the United States and other countries. I said,
No,
what are you doing there? And I said, Michael was getting ready to say, and I said, I'm into the paranormal. He said, oh no, I don't do ghosts. I'm scared of ghosts. You got like, well, a gun wouldn't have done him real good. Oh, could you imagine if my spirit box would have been going? But what I see on YouTube, they are becoming a big problem right now. Killing the dogs, raiding livestock. Yes, they are, and that kind of worries me. I don't have the money now to go get me another cage. We've got one in a cage, but coyote can jump, which we don't have anything that they can jump on around the cage to jump in the cage, but they can climb. And that's what scares me. But the other dog, he's on a runner. And we've been out here 16, let's see, Casey's 19, 17 years. And we haven't had an animal killed by coyotes or anything like that since we've been here.
That's good.
Twinkie, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the store real quick, but I'll have you on my phone.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna leave this on here, so now I'll just talk on my phone.
Okay.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you.
Be careful.
Welcome back, Michael.
Yeah, the coyote population is exploding.
The coyote.
The coyote population is exploding.
Yeah.
It won't be long before people see them in cities.
Oh, I know. Oh,
I'm right here on the edge of my city, and I'm surprised I ain't seen them.
They said that they've seen a bear cross. Like I said, I live back in the woods on a gravel road, and then when you get to my main road, there's some roads that fork off of it, and somebody has said that they've seen a bear cross through there before. But our thing mainly here, it's coyotes at night, but it's deer galore. The other night I went out the driveway and I had to stop twice just in my driveway because I had two different sets of deer running in front of my truck.
You don't have to go very far to hunt deer then, huh?
Now Cameron killed his deer here. I only have 3 acres, but I believe he got his deer here.
I'm gonna have to come visit you come deer season.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to come visit you come deer season.
I hear you. But there's one buck here that It's got a huge rack on it. We see it every year.
Cameron trying to get him.
Cameron, he'll try to get, he won't kill a baby, but it depends on what season. But yeah, he'd love to have a big buck. But that was the first deer he killed this year. He's ever killed. So, but we have deer play in the front yard all the time. And then Michael came in one day when I was asleep. I used to work night shift. And he come in. He says, "Look what I got." He had a baby in his hand. The baby was following the kids around while they were riding the bicycle. It was running after them. Because one of my dogs had broke their chain. And seen the mama and the baby. But apparently the baby had laid down. And my dog jumped right over the baby and was going after the mama. And the mama got away, and we got a hold of the dog, and we went and got the baby before our dog came back and seen it. And we had to pick it up because I didn't want my dog to kill it.
Yeah.
And then after Michael had brought it in the house and everything like that, it followed around. We finally had to scare it to make it go back in the woods because we spotted the mama, and the mama was standing in the woods waiting for it. But we wanted to make sure we didn't just want to turn it loose and it not have nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think I could bring myself to kill a deer.
Come down to starvation or
yeah. That's a different story. And my dad was asking me yesterday, when are you coming to get this deer meat? Because Cameron's best friend and them, they have an Angus farm, ranch, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready to kill another steer. And my parents were thinking about buying half a steer. But they already have 3 refrigerators and 2 freezers going. My dad's like, I don't have nowhere to put it. I have a deer sitting here waiting for somebody to come and get. So they couldn't get their steer because I haven't got up there to get the deer meat yet. And I know I have to bring some jerky to the reunion. Amy done said I got hit by a 150-pound blue nose pit about 10 years ago. Ooh. Well, ours is a boxer. We got this boxer when Michael fitted in his hoodie pocket when we got him. And he's pretty as he can be, but wide open. I would be photographing them and following the generations of families. And Michael used to have Doberman. Okay, Twinkie. Twinkie is still here. Good night, Michael. I hope your head feels better. I made deer sausage this morning and some biscuits so Cameron would have something warm to go eat for breakfast. But he took his whole deer and did deer sausage. But I've got deer steaks and stuff still in my deep freezer.
I like summer sausage.
Huh?
Yeah, I like summer sausage made from deer.
Yeah. This sausage is pretty good. It wouldn't be $60 to get it processed and made into deer meat. I mean, deer sausage.
That ain't bad at all.
Mm-mm. I had to go pick it up. Cameron had to work, so I had to go drive to pick it up. But my dad, he processes his himself. He's got one of the big band saws and does all that stuff himself.
I've helped butcher several deer. Never shot a deer myself, but I've helped butcher quite a few of them.
The last one we used was American Airlines, and it was cheapo. It's called Chibo. Jan. Jan, just write me a message in the messenger and tell me what airport you'd be leaving from. And the airport, I forget what the name of the airport is. Closest to the hotel. Break that down for me too, and I'll see what I can find. Yeah. Well, it's funny. He's a boxer, but his name is Bulldoggy. That's what we always called him, so it stuck. But he's a boxer, but his name is Bulldoggy.
Okay.
Yes, we are weird. Yeah, don't fall asleep in the park, Kato. When he gets loose, God, he loves to run. You're not asking what. It's just stop, Bulldoggy. And he's a big baby. But he's got real pretty markings. Well, I know the first flight I ever flew on was Frontier. Those are their seats are not as big as the ones that are on American Airlines. I liked American Airlines when I went. Um, I've never had a problem with cheapo, which I've never tried to change a flight or anything either. You rang?
Well, it ain't that far for you to drive to Tennessee, is it?
No, it's not going to take me but about 4 hours. So that's not too. That's about the same distance to my parents.
Yep.
You call your cousin Bulldog? Okay. Oh Lord, K Dog. Ask him. Now that's different. Jan said her childhood dog was named Askum.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to come to the reunion, Crispa? I know G-Paw is gonna use what Greyhound G-Paw?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Jip.
I think if I ever get me another dog, I'm gonna name it Butthead.
Butthead. Oh Lord. Well, we got Casey's one dog outside is Minnie. Or no, excuse me, Mickey, and it's a female. Mickey. And then we got Bulldoggy, and then we have my Maya, which Michael says is his dog because she follows him everywhere. If you get a female dog, they usually tend to go towards the male. I had a male to choose from, but I fell in love with her. When anyone asked me what was your dog's name, I'd say ask them. That's pretty good, Jan. You had a beagle called Get Over Here. Get Over There. Or Over Here. Okay. My letters is kind of. I still ain't got me new glasses yet. I used to have birds. They were Roscoe, Elvira, Pretty Girl, and Peepers. I never had a dog growing up. So I don't know what it's like growing up with, they say a dog is your best friend. I never had a dog, so I don't know.
I've had dogs. I've had pet mice. Let's see,
Well, I'm allergic to cats.
cat, hamster.
I had birds and fish. Christy, you need to get you some sweet oil for your ear. Go to the drugstore and tell them you need some sweet oil. It's like $1 or $2 for a bottle. You can warm it up a little bit and put it in your ear, and then put some cotton in it. Yeah, I have Spectrum Lurch. It was Time Warner here too, but it's been Spectrum here for over a year now. And, see, my dog is part. I believe she's supposed to have been Chihuahua, but she's not Chihuahua. She has the ears like Chihuahua, and I believe she's Chihuahua and Jack Russell Terrier mixed. Oh, Maya's smart as she can be. She'll shake your hand and everything. It's in a little bottle, and it's called sweet oil. You buy it in the drugstore, and it's for earaches. Just say you need some sweet oil and warm it up just a little bit, enough to where you can stand to put some in your ear, a couple drops in your ear, and then put you some cotton in your ear. Mama grew up putting sweet oil in our ears because I used to have bad earaches all the time. Don't everybody talk at once. But make sure you write that down, Jen. I can't even think right. Krista. That's about what it is, Gary, is something similar to that. I was raised on sweet. And do y'all remember? I don't know if y'all were doing not. You might too, Paul. Remember when they used to have mercurochrome and methylate? That orange stuff?
Oh yeah, loved it.
You can't find that stuff anywhere anymore. The mercurochrome didn't burn, but methylate did. It burned like fire. The mercurochrome did not burn, but it was orange.
Yep.
You had a cut, you put that little orange stuff on there. It worked wonders. You can't find that stuff anymore.
Yep. And there's another stuff that my grandmother used to use that's like tar.
Oh.
Put some of that on and put a Band-Aid over it.
Yep.
Put just a little bit on there and put a Band-Aid over it, and like 2 days later, you wouldn't even hurt.
No, you don't want to use vegetable oil, Krista. You need some sweet oil. Whenever you get a chance, go to the drugstore and pick it up. Like I said, it ain't but like $2.50 at the most. Probably honey in it. But that's about the consistency of it. It's like Smoking Joe said, olive oil and sugar. We always used to think peroxide burn. And then my kids, I know they say you're not supposed to put stuff in your ears, but my dad every night, just about it, he warms up some peroxide and he pours it in his ears all the time. He has ever since I was little. And sometimes the kids would have you see some wax or something down in their ear, so warm a little bit up and put them in there. And you know how it'll tickle and it feels like it's all the way down in your throat. Yeah, I used to get tickled just watching my kids go crazy because it was tickling their throat.
Hmm. I've never had peroxide burn.
Yeah,
Now, alcohol, yeah.
alcohol burn like fire.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then liniment. Now I've got some of that rosebud sage. Now it's hard to find, but they've got a little country store down here that sells it for like $13, $14 for a round thing of it. And I've had that stuff forever. A little dab will do you.
Yep. My grandfather used to make his own liniment out of ginseng weed and rubbing alcohol.
Yeah. Boy, they had a lot of old remedies back then. That's like when my dad cut his finger off when he was little. They didn't go to no doctor. You know, I'm surprised he didn't get going, but Grandma knew what to do. Okay, Krista. Witch hazel. I remember witch hazel too. You can get it here. They sell it all the time here, Gary. Yes, Bengay. I have the joke about the Bengay. My cousin, her name is Gay,
Okay.
and she married a guy named Ben. So it's Bengay, Ben and Gay. They banned witch hazel there, really? Yeah, you can buy it here all the time, all day long. Witch hazel. Gary, you live in I keep remembering. Is it Australia, Gary, or England? He said they banned witch hazel there. I don't know. They're your daughter. There should be another piece of bread in there. Another will eat the rest of that deer meat too. Hold on just a second now. Oh. My mom used to swear by it. Yeah, England. Yeah, a lot of people use witch hazel.
Never heard of it.
You called your aunt witch hazel? You ain't never heard of it.
That's maybe something y'all never.
Oh, shut up. Michael said it must have to do something with what we do. Mikey. We called my aunt witch hazel.
Welcome back, Winky.
Thank you. So me and Laney walked down to the store at the end of the road, and on the way back, 2 of the street lights went out right as we got up on them. Like they just blew out.
Do what?
We walked down to the store, the one that's down the road from us.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way back, 2 of the street lights blew out right before we got up on them. And then after we were like half a block away from them, they come back on.
That's weird.
Yeah. Hey,
Lennon's handsome Seth.
Me and Laney both agreed if anything happened, we weren't running.
Mm-mm.
We were already tired.
So, you call your older sister the dragon?
Hi, Lynn and Seth. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, I told Krista to get some sweet oil for her ear.
Yeah.
She said she had never heard about it. It works. It'll keep your air from eating. Huh? What? Make me eat your food, Bush. Twinkers? You're a twinker now, Amy.
What? Welcome back, Twinkers.
Oh no, Lynn, that's not good. Poor Seth. Because she's mean.
Thank you, Krista.
Now he wrote Twinkie, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't made 2 jars of pickled eggs. Huh? Casey died the one things of eggs blue. Michael said if I die from eating blue eggs, he said I'm gonna need more than the police coming down here.
She's doing a little better, Jan.
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. Do y'all get Amazon there, Gary? I know some places don't get Amazon. Some different places don't get Amazon. Oh, so y'all didn't go to that one that y'all usually go to. Y'all went to that one on the same road as y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all walked?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't even let Delaney drive up there?
Mm-hmm. No, because it's right by the police station.
Well, she's got her learner's permit.
Yeah, but I don't have a license.
I thought you had your license still.
No. I haven't driven.
Well, I know you haven't drove, but I figured you still had your license.
Well, my license expired like 2 years after I stopped driving.
Oh, okay. Then instead of being gassy as the keeps the demonic spirits at bay. How are you doing, Lynn?
Joe, I have a sinus infection and she has like a cold / stomach bug thing. I don't know what all it is, but
Lurch, Lynn would be doing more than rain. Yeah. I smell those pickled eggs.
yeah, I cannot stand that.
Well, it's not from him eating, it's just opening the jar.
Mm-hmm. What I couldn't stand was the aftermath. The next day, the guys would all be drinking and they'd be sitting there eating on them things, and it was just horrible the next day.
I don't eat pickled eggs. I eat egg salad, but I don't eat pickled eggs. Listen to him.
Pickled egg, pickled sausage. Mm.
Somebody was saying take hot dogs and put them in that stuff. But I'm trying to find the sausage that before you pickle it, I'm trying to find what kind of sausage to get put in there.
Put smoked sausage in there.
That's kind of too big, ain't it?
Get the little,
They got
almost the little sausages like the cocktail sausages.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work or not.
They probably would.
Thank you, Joe. No, she don't have the flu, Lurch.
Get some pickled bologna and put down in there.
No bologna.
It's already pickled. You don't have to worry about it. It'll help pickle the eggs in.
This one and smoke the rest of that other one.
You've never tried pickled eggs? Well, my mom gave me her recipe yesterday. I'm gonna try it next. This one, somebody else had gave me, and they say it's good, but I'm gonna try my mom's.
Oh,
You know, got to keep
I'm,
the generation thing going.
I used pickled beet juice and made some pickled eggs. They're
Hmm.
not, they ain't that great.
Well, see, a lot of people don't even use the beet juice. You can, but Mama, she said that hers is the simplest recipe ever. She said it's vinegar and water and a little bit of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that's all. And she uses beet juice, but there ain't no sense in buying beets here because nobody eats the beets, so they be wasted. So I'm gonna try hers next because I said, well, Mom, some people said you gotta get the pickle and spice. She said I never did. So I'm just gonna try her way and see how it goes. Try to keep Casey away from the food coloring because I have bright blue. She used neon colors.
But you see that one post I put on Facebook where you can take boiled eggs, color them, and after you shell them, and make deviled eggs out of the colored boiled eggs.
Yeah, my sister-in-law does that.
That'd be cool for like Easter.
Unless she messes up on them and makes them look moldy, and then nobody eats them.
Never eaten pickled eggs yet. Not sure if I'd ever try them or even pickle. I ain't doing a pickled pig's feet. They're gross. That's gross. I've tried it. It's gross.
Tried what?
Pickled pig's feet.
Oh,
The actual meat part of pickled pig's feet is not bad. It's the
That's
fat,
slimy.
the texture, yeah.
Jan talking about beer farts after they eat pickled eggs. Let's see. Hold on just a second.
Well, you can put coloring and stuff in them, but we always just left ours white. Or they'd end up looking like a reddish color. Curry eggs. Oh, what are you getting, Lynn? Lynn says she's getting a tattoo on Friday.
Okay, this is the ones that I put. I'm just gonna show y'all. This is the ones that I put the spice. It's just got purple dye on them. That's all. But it's a regular egg and it's pickled in vinegar and water. That's Casey's purple one. And then I'll show you her blue one. Now my hands smell like vinegar. This, I get one. This one I didn't put any spices in. And here are her blue ones.
raise it up. That's blue. I like that.
And this one I didn't put the
Does
spice.
it dye their mouth, or is it
No, Casey
pretty
ate
well
one.
saturated now?
Casey, it didn't dye her tongue or nothing.
Your zodiac sign, Lynn?
Now y'all have to give me a minute because I gotta wash my hands.
Oh, that's awesome, Lynn.
She got the neon colors in here.
Generally a day or two, Krista. And they last forever.
Yeah, because they're fermented.
Mm-hmm.
See, my mom makes pickled eggs just like my mom. So next I'm gonna try my mom's. Smoking Joe said yum. Yeah, I use those have sat for we've had these now for like almost a week. Michael and Casey's doing a number on them.
I bet those are pretty, Gary.
You heard knocking in the background? I still smell vinegar. Let's see, it's custom. I love that. Let's see. I don't know if I could let, since I had neck trouble, I don't know if I could let anybody tattoo my neck.
I have one on the back of my neck and it hurt. That's about the only one that actually kind of did have some pain to it.
You just get a bunch of eggs. You can get. We got 2 flats of eggs, which was 60 eggs for $3 and something at Walmart. And I just boiled 30 eggs, and just get you some white vinegar and your water. That's all you got. And the lid. My mom said not much sugar. Probably about a tablespoon or so of sugar, or 2 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how many you're making.
That is awesome, man. Very pretty.
I'm cheap. I'd rather make them myself. I can't handle this soda. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I can't do it. It's still full. Casey would go like buy 4 of them whenever we would go to bingo or something years ago. That's the only thing Casey wanted from the snack bar. She wanted pickled eggs or pickled sausage.
Now, I like pickled sausage, but only certain ones. I like them Bahama Mamas or whatever the heck they're called.
Yeah. I'm going to get some kind of sausage and try it.
Night, Lynn. Love y'all.
Love you. Good night, Seth.
Love you too.
You do like a smoked sausage in there. Make sure you get what's called skinless.
Skinless?
Because it still has a casing on there. I don't think it'll let the vinegar absorb into it. Where if it's without, it'll allow the vinegar and soak in and pickle it.
Or 2, if I have to, and if I can't find any skinless, I can just peel the casing off of it, can I?
Yeah. If you get like Eckrich smoked sausage where you buy sausage at, they have this already.
Okay. I just want to get it and try it. Because I know Cameron and them, Cameron can't eat eggs. So I want to get make some pickled sausages for him.
Oh, wow, Lurch. He's got 27 tattoos.
Good Lord. I know Amy and Casey have the most that I've seen. Hey, I think Amy's got a few more than Kayla does. You got what, 13, 20?
Yeah.
I think Kayla has got 10. And talking about getting another one too.
I got 3 or 4 more that I want to do, and then I'll be done. Probably.
I've got about 3 more I want to do. Well, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer because I know people have to work tomorrow and stuff. And plus, if my daughter gets married, I need some sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep, what's that?
4, Joe. I'm going to say 4.
Yes. I'd say none.
I say 4. Although she was surprised with 27 tattoos, so your none might be right. But I'm going to stick to 4.
How many do you think she's got, G-Paul?
That's a 2.
I need to get with her hopefully with a better tattoo because the tattoo I got on my forearm is an X, which is bringing me bad luck. Okay, Smoky Joe, how many do you have? Gary said 4, Amy said 4, G Paul said 2, I said none. See, ta-da! None.
I figured that's what it was, but I was still gonna say 4.
You hate needles. Oh, they're not too bad. Except for when they get around the bone. That's when it hurts. And I was in pain the first time I got mine because it hurt around my ankle bone. And then I had to go back a month later and they had to redo it because some of the color didn't take. Oh my Lord Jesus.
They put me to sleep.
They put you to sleep or you just fall asleep.
Probably.
Or you're in so much pain that they put you to sleep.
No, actually, I mean, I don't like pain or nothing like that, but I have a very high pain tolerance.
I'm okay, but I mean, I was okay around the fatty parts, but when they got around the ankle, that's what hurt.
Like the ankle, the back of my neck, and then when Greg went over my koi fish again the second time hurt, the first time didn't.
Gary.
Tattoo I've got, had to redo the white 9 times and it still didn't take.
They say it's the pigment in your skin.
Yeah, it is.
Because I wanted like the neon color, the bright color butterflies and stuff. And they said some of the colors wouldn't work. Gary said Krista cheated using the numbing cream. I didn't know there was a such thing as numbing cream. Or if it actually even works.
I've heard by using numbing cream, it doesn't allow some of the color to stay.
Oh, really?
And on some people, it won't let the tattoo take at all. It creates like a barrier.
Yeah. I know the first
Still here. I'm just talking to Cody for a minute before he leaves.
Okay. I know when I got my tattoo, they pulled my pants leg up to my knee. And, you know, I have big calves. It's all muscle. Because the doctor said that me and my girls, and my son, when we walk, we flex our calf muscle every time we take a step. So you figure I've been doing this 48 years, so 48 years worth of every step flexing your muscle. He said that it, with all my girls too, it's all muscle. There's no flat. And they got my pants leg up, but when they did, well, like I guess where it was laying up, I couldn't get my pants leg back down. I want an Elvis tat at one time. I've got 1, 2, 3 more I want to get, and then the last one I want to get, it's going to be a big K, and I want all 3 of my kids' name, and then at the hoop at the bottom, I want it to look kind of like keychains hooked onto the hoop of the K, and I want to put all my grandkids' names. So each grandkid I have, I just have to add 1 more. So it's a continuous tattoo, I guess you could say. It's something different. Yeah, if you use the numbing cream, the ink won't adhere to your skin, but if you go with Of the pain your skin holds the ink. That's in some cases, Lurch, like I said about the pigment of the skin. Yeah, that bone, the ankle bone really hurts. So I got, like Twinkie said, she's got 3 or 4 more to go. I got about 3 more to go. See, I'm gonna put the big K because I have Kayla, Cameron, and Casey as my kids, and they're all K's. So I'm gonna just use one big K and then put their names beside it. The finishing of their names beside it, and then put all my grandkids on there too. My son has a tribal tat over his shoulder and down his arm. I think tattoos are beautiful. Now, some people can go way, way overboard. I mean, where their whole the tattooing of the face, I just don't get. I just don't get it.
Me either.
There's plenty other places besides your face. So I don't think I can handle somebody messing because I can't stand nobody messing with me naked anyway. But I want to get them done. Me and Twinkie are thinking about finding a place in Tennessee, maybe. If we can afford it. The dog's barking. I hope the cops ain't here. Is somebody here again? It's just Casey. Hush, Maya. Maya.
What? Yeah.
Which daughter's getting married?
Kayla.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't. Me personally, Gary, I just couldn't get a text from him. What? Huh? Hold on just a second, Lord.
Okay, dog.
Get that name.
Tattoo on a face is called a moco. Has a full tattoo on his face, and the women have theirs on their chin. I think a tattoo should have a special. Yeah, Jan. It does. To me, it should. Mine, Angelina. Oh. Now Amy's got a really nice one on her shoulder. That is her grandfather. I think he's got the headdress and everything on. K-Dog, you're back. Or are you still outside?
Thank you, K-Dog. Love you too.
Don't yours have your grandpa's headdress on it?
Yeah.
Years and making this last. How many do you have, G Paul?
I just got one. I want to get more. I got to hit the lottery first.
I hear you. They are so expensive, but you got to think you got somebody's creation on your own.
Yeah.
Now, Amy showed me pictures of what her brother-in-law did before he got killed. He was amazing.
Yeah, he was definitely talented. I'm just glad I got the 2 from him. Cody, if you do not stop that, I'm going to hurt you.
Get her, Cody.
They're doing okay, Jan. Oh, wow, Joe. That's awesome.
That's awesome. I've never heard of that. Do you have any videos of you doing that, Smoking Joe?
Thank you, Jan.
Well, everybody, I guess I'm going to get ready to get off of here. I know Twinkie has to work in the morning. And y'all are probably tired of hearing me, y'all.
Never tired of hearing you, y'all.
But we will do the Spirit Box Friday. Yes, they are, Gary.
That's very true, Gary.
So I want to thank everybody for being here. For Juggalos, oh Lord. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I want to thank you, Smoke and Joe, for coming up on the panel. You, G Paul, and Twinkie. YouTube under New Zealand videos. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But I love you all.
Love you too.
Y'all don't forget to check out Twinkie tomorrow night. What time are you going on tomorrow night, Twinkie?
Probably about 7. I probably won't be on for very long, but right around 7-ish.
So 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Yes.
What'd you, Paul?
It's at 7 Central.
Yeah, so it'll be 8 o'clock for us. G-Paul. But everybody make sure you check out Twinkie tomorrow night. And then I'll be on again Friday and Twinkie on Saturday. So everybody, peace, love, and hugs. Be good. And let your family know how much you love them.
Yeah, yeah.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Tomorrow's my promise.
That's right.
So everybody have a great night.
Love you all. Have a good night.
Nighty night.
Probably tomorrow evening, Jan. Or you can send me the message anytime. Good night, y'all.